Welcome to this new video. My name is Queen Chioma and I am the wonderful director of UK's Dazzling Beauty. Welcome to this new video and I hope you're having a wonderful start to 2015 so far. I am so excited because we have been having our New Year program, which is the VIP, a coaching program which is full of audios, videos, and it's all online, and we've been having a wonderful time getting prepared for a successful 2015 with a few girls that have joined this course. And it's going really, really well. Today I want to talk to you about pageant training and my passion to help you to succeed in the industry. And I want to start by saying that I really, really, really believe that this is your year to be successful. It's your year to let go of all those things that happened in 2014, all those limiting thoughts, those doubts, those feelings of inferiority, and like feeling as if you don't have the self-worth that you deserve to have. And I really believe in empowering young girls and empowering women to believe in themselves to achieve their amazing goals and dreams. Many of you want to win a beauty pageant, you want to win a modelling competition, you want to be a superstar, you see yourself being on The Voice UK, you see yourself being on X Factor, you see yourself appearing at all these amazing events, you see yourself raising thousands of pounds for charity. You see yourself winning Miss England or Miss World, or you see yourself doing all these things. And sometimes, if truth be told, you're ashamed to even tell anybody that you have these amazing dreams because you think that someone will just laugh at you and think you're crazy. And so, I mean, I know exactly how you feel because I started off having all these really, really big dreams. And people used to think, oh, you want to do this, you want to do that, you want to do the other. And eventually I actually turned it into a song, which is called Queen Chioma, What a Glamorous Life. And it's all about, you know, she thinks she's going to do everything, she thinks she's going to be a big, big star, and she thinks she's going to go to America. And many of you sitting here right now, you think similar things, whether it's a joke or as a song, or whether it's real, whether you feel deep down inside that you really do want to achieve these things. And so I'm here right now to tell you that you can achieve amazing things. I went from never winning beauty pageants to winning Miss Charity UK, Miss Charity Europe, the Miss Publicity Award for Face of London, going to Nigeria and speaking to thousands of young people with my Face of Europe, Miss Charity sash and my crown on, and just talking to those young people, giving them books and giving them resources to help them, and just being charitable in Nigeria. And I also had the opportunity to speak at the House of Parliament. I had the opportunity to go to the House of Parliament to make an appearance. I went there twice. And I also won Miss Stardust Boutique. If you're watching this video, there's a great chance that you have so many questions in your mind concerning beauty pageants. Perhaps you are a beginner and you have no knowledge of the pageant industry, but you want to start being in beauty pageants. You see yourself maybe being on stage, you see yourself in the live competitions, and you see yourself potentially winning a regional title one day. But you don't really know much about beauty pageants, and so you're thinking, do I enter a pageant? Should I not enter? And so you might want to know all about it so that you can be well prepared. I know the feeling, and so I know you might be thinking, I would love somebody to just sit down and just give me all these answers and just coach me and just give me all this information. And so I would love to help you if you are a beginner to understand the pageant world a lot more. The second person I want to help, or the second group of people that I'm interested in helping, are people that are already beauty queens. You are already a competitor, you've competed in different pageants, but perhaps you're at the intermediate stage. So you're not a beginner, but you've been doing the pageants, but you're definitely not advanced yet. You're in the middle somewhere. So maybe I would say that you're a regional winner perhaps, or you're potentially going to be a regional winner very soon. You're the type of person that's entered a few pageants, you've probably won a few awards, or you've placed in a few different competitions. Your confidence is now up, you're starting to really believe that you could win the overall grand final and that you could actually reign as queen. But you're wondering what you need to do to win the overall crown. You're actually wondering, how can I be fully prepared to actually be amazing in a competition with 50 girls? And how can you actually impress the judges so much that you end up winning the overall crown? Or maybe you are one of the advanced beauty queens. You've already won these amazing titles. You've just won a national pageant, or you have got to that stage where you've been entering pageants so much that you've actually done quite a few pageants now. You've been in lots of grand finals. But maybe you want to figure out what next. Maybe you're thinking about a career, so you're thinking about TV presenting. You might be thinking about becoming a professional makeup artist? Do you want to actually turn this into a paid career? You want to know, how do I get press releases? How do I get magazine deals? How can I become the face of a brand? You don't really want to just keep investing in yourself as a beauty queen. You want to now start getting something from it. So you might want to know things like, how can I launch my own TV show? How can I launch my own YouTube channel? How can I start blogging effectively? How can I be consistent with whatever I do? So maybe you already make videos on YouTube, but you're not consistent. Or perhaps you just don't have enough experience of being a judge, or maybe you want to start traveling with that crown that you've just won, that international title, and you might feel like, I need to understand how to turn this into a career. Now, as you may or may not know, I've been in all of these areas. I've been the beginner beauty queen, where I didn't know anything. I've been the intermediate girl, where I did have information about beauty pageants, but I still wanted to know how to win a national title. And then I went from not winning a national title to winning a national title, winning Miss Charity UK crown and title, winning Miss Stardust Boutique and competitions like that, and was able to progress to that kind of advanced stage where I was getting lots of TV interviews, lots of featuring in magazines and newspapers, and actually I ended up becoming a TV presenter for a show called UK Policies on Ben TV, which actually launched my TV career. And I've been on television over 100 times now. And I now speak at international conferences. I speak at events across the world. I perform at conferences. I perform at concerts and shows and talent shows and all these social events like birthday events, wedding events, and so on and so forth. I've had the experience of singing in 5 different countries and also speaking in 5 countries too. And so if you are at that stage where you want these kind of opportunities, you want to be in OK Magazine like I have been, or you want to be on something like ITV Dinner Date like I have been, or maybe you just want to, actually be respected or acknowledged in your country. Maybe you don't live in the UK, you live in Spain, you're originally from Spain, and you want your country, Spain, to notice you. You've been doing a lot of work in the UK, but you haven't done much in your country. Like I said, I've been lucky to have gone back to Nigeria and actually took my crown and sash there and done some work there. So I know the feeling if you feel like you want to engage with your people. And I want to help you to be the best beauty queen possible. So if you feel like this message speaks to you, I'm offering a breakthrough session as a one-off coaching session, which is just £47, 47 English pounds, or I'm offering basic pageant training, which is 2 sessions, which are really, really good for you if you want to have, you want to understand the pageant world, but you want to follow up coaching session 2 so you can really, really grasp it more. And then I have the VIP intensive coaching sessions, and these are a block of 4 sessions, or we could do a block of 8. So basically it's a 1-day intensive, 4 hours, which is just high level, high content. You're going to learn so much in such a short time. Or as I said, we have the 8-hour session, which is a full day of pageant training, completely VIP intensive. I've had some of these and they're just amazing. I have been amazed to see what people have achieved. I remember one girl coming along and she came with her mum and she knew nothing about the beauty pageant industry. And by the time she finished a session, she knew so much about the pageant world. Not just about the pageant industry, but she joined all of these different clubs and she started doing all these activities. She started doing tennis and all these amazing things, and she started to be more creative with arts. And by the time I knew it, she just had this busy schedule. She was just doing this and that and the other, and I was like, wow, already after just 1 session you have become this, literally a star overnight. And so I really believe that sometimes what's blocking your success is just not really working with a coach. I think sometimes you think it's just, I can do this all on my own. But I want to give you a classic example of why it's so important to work with a coach. Now, let me give you an example. Think about when you were trying to pass your driving test. Have you ever driven a car before? Or maybe you've not got to that stage yet. But think about when you go for lessons. Maybe you go through a lesson over and over and over. And it's a bit like being in a pageant. You may do a pageant over and over and over, or you might try and read the books and you might try and read all these articles online. But what happens is when you do all of that, the truth is sometimes it just isn't enough. You find that you still feel stuck, just like when people read their theory, or then when they do all of the driving on their laptop and everything with the CD, it doesn't always do the trick. What really does the trick is when you're practically on the road with your driving instructor. And sometimes you might not even pass your driving test and you might be thinking, why didn't I pass? What on earth have I done wrong? no matter what you say or no matter what you do, there's nothing you can do to turn back time. And if you didn't pass, you just didn't pass. All you can do is move forwards and learn from your instructor one more time, do more reading, do more of the activities that you need to do in terms of reading, the researching, the theory, reading the theory book, going through the CD once again, and just practicing and watching those videos on how to drive and everything like that. And then eventually you pass your test. You might not pass the first time, maybe you pass after the 5th time. There's nothing you can do. You can't force the process to be quicker than it is. If you're not meant to pass after the 2nd time, you just won't. And it's the same with beauty pageants. Sometimes you want to just win straight away, but you just don't. So don't despair if you don't win beauty pageants. Just keep going. Just as you keep going with the driving, and eventually you get there, you don't just stop working with your driving instructor because you haven't passed, do you? You don't say to yourself, oh, I don't need him anymore. I'm just gonna try and pass on my own with nobody helping me whatsoever. Same with having a fitness coach. When you go and work with a fitness coach, you get 10 times the results that you get. I remember when I worked with a fitness coach, I mean, she used to push me. I mean, I wouldn't even push myself. I'd just be, I'll just do like 10 squats, and she'll be like, no, you're doing 50. What are you talking about? We're doing 50. We're going to do 5 sets of 10. And so they push you so much more. And I think sometimes you could be so complacent. You might be so content with just raising £100 for charity. And I will just be like, no, you're not, Missy. You're going to raise £500. I'm going to push you. I'm going to encourage you. I believe in you. I believe in your potential. I think sometimes we rely on our own belief in ourselves, and we just think, oh, you know, I could never do that. I could only do 200, or I could only be in 1 magazine. And I would be like, no, your goal is to actually be in 5 magazines, and I'm going to help you to do this. So if you love this video, if you enjoy what you've heard, all you need to do is click on the button below, which is basically to book your session with me. I have only 7 spots for the breakthrough pageant session. It's a one-off session. If you want that, if you need it, if you're a beginner and you need advice, book the session. If you're an intermediate girl and you just want to know, oh my god, what can I do to really increase my chances of winning the crown, book the session. If you're an advanced beauty queen and you're like, oh, I just want to know, how do I start being on television? How do I start blogging? How do I turn this into a paid career? How do I get modelling work that actually really works for my career? I don't want to just waste this pageantry. I don't want to just leave having achieved nothing much other than just having a couple of press releases. I want to turn this into a full-time career. I want to now go into the media or go into the performing arts industry as I dreamed of all along. And maybe you're thinking to yourself that it's just time that you figure out why you're not winning. Like maybe there's a block, there's limiting beliefs, you feel really pressured. Or maybe you just feel extremely lonely and depressed, and you feel like, I need someone to talk to that understands my idea and dream of trying to win this crown. Because it is challenging. There are so many girls competing against you, and you may just feel so alone in this industry, especially if your friends and family don't support your amazing dream of being a beauty queen or a singer or a dancer or whatever. The good news is I don't just work with beauty queens, I work with aspiring models as well, and I also work with wonderful performers too. So if you need someone to give you accountability, support, give you those answers to those frequently asked questions, to help you to understand what the judges are looking for, and to help you to become the best version of yourself, all you need to do is contact me today, which is Queen Chioma at uksdazzlingbeauty.co.uk or info@uksdazzlingbeauty.co.uk. Send me an email today, and someone on our team or myself will get back to you as soon as possible. And I'll basically send you the information pack for the VIP coaching or modelling training sessions. And we also have the School of Leading Pageant Girls one-day intensive event that you can attend to, which is all on the website. Go to the website uksdazzlingbeauty.com and just literally go to where it says VIP workshop, the VIP modelling and pageant workshop, and you can just literally sign up straight away. The reason why the prices are a bit more this year is because I really do believe that when you invest in yourself at a higher level, you receive so much more. And I also believe that with the intensives, the one-day intensives, you receive more breakthroughs than you do if you just go for a one-off session. Anyway, if you need coaching or pageant training, then make sure you just click on one of those links on our website and just sign up today. or just contact us today and we can send you more information. I can't wait to work with you. I have 7 spots for the breakthrough sessions between now and the 31st of January. Make sure you're one of those girls, whether you're a beginner, an intermediate beauty queen, or an advanced beauty queen, whether you're, even if it's that you do something different, like maybe you're a professional dancer and you want the motivation to succeed. Don't suffer in silence. You can contact me and I would love to help you to achieve your amazing dreams. We can do the session through Skype, so you can see me like this. We can do it through phone, or we can do it face to face. Okay, so make sure you contact me today. I look forward to hearing from you. See you soon. Bye.